Hopefully everybody can hear me on this recording in a new location because we are having a socially distant yoga class. My friend is here with me. So we're going to work on our hips and a couple of shoulder binds. If there's anything that you can't do, I'll offer modifications along the way. And I encourage you to have a strap with you and a couple of blocks. So John is using a belt from a coat because I couldn't find my strap. So you can get creative. We will start in child's pose. So taking your feet together, your knees out wide, and let your hips melt down towards your heels as you walk your hands forward until you're resting comfortably in a forward fold on your mat. So your head may be on the floor. You may have something under your forehead if that's a little too far away. But you want to feel fully supported. I'm just taking a few breaths here to come into your practice. Noticing the constriction on the belly from the forward fold, and maybe some length happening in the low back, the forehead grounding down. And maybe you can inch your palms a little bit farther forward. We'll take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. And then moving into your Ujjayi breath, your nose-only breathing, should sound like the ocean, the waves in the back of your throat. So there's almost like a Darth Vader sound happening. And that will help you to stay connected to the breath, but also build that heat in the body. For those of you not practicing in a garage that's 1,000,000 degrees. And walking your hands all the way off of your mat over to the right side. And find just a modified child's pose here with a slight twist. So you're getting length in that left side body. Think about pulling the left hip point towards the wall behind you so you really stretch through the left side. And then walking your hands all the way across, off to the left side, finding that same space in the right side of your body. And back into the center, pressing into the hands, coming into a tabletop position. So shoulders are stacked over the hands, and oops, lost my ear. Hips are over the knees. We'll move through cat and cow. So as you inhale, your belly is going to drop to the floor, your tailbone towards the sky. Pull your shoulder blades back and down. Very attractive pose if you're Beyonce. And then round through the back. Pull the tailbone in, find that Halloween cat. And then with your own breath, inhale, your belly drops. Exhale, round through the shoulders, tuck the tailbone. And when you move into that rounded pose, really press into the tops of the feet and the hands so you're actively engaging as you lengthen through the spine. These are not going to work. All right, coming back to neutral. Step your feet back, make your way into your plank position. Shoulders are directly over the wrists. And it's our first one, so we're gonna hold it for just a few breaths. You may find that you can shift forward and draw your shoulders a little bit forward in front of the palms. So you're just balancing on the big toes. But wherever you are, scoop the belly in, really protract the shoulders. And almost like you're going to drag your hands back to touch your toes. So there's an engagement happening in the front line of the body and a lengthening happening in the back. Breathing here for 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels, lift the hips for downward facing dog. First one, so take a moment, if it feels good, to pedal your heels back and forth towards the floor. And just sway around, get some movement in. And then coming to stillness in this down dog. See if you can think about like somebody has hooked your belt loop on the back of your pants and they're lifting you up by your belt loop. So the belly pull in and the neck release. And we're going to lift high on our toes and then one vertebrae at a time, roll all the way back into your plank pose. So for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way back to your plank, and lower down all the way to the mat. Gliding your hands under the shoulders if they weren't there already, and you're just going to lift up into a cobra pose. So not all the way up, just gently lifting the shoulders and the chest off the floor. Keep drawing the heart forward like you're going to slide along the floor. And then lower back down. 3 more just like that. Gently lift up and lower with your exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. I think that was 3. I wasn't really counting. Slide the hands back under your shoulders. Tuck your toes, press up into your high plank. However you need to get there. And back to your downward facing dog. Oh, I did it. I lost my headphones. Dang it. Hold your down dog while I turn off my Bluetooth headphones and just yell at the camera for a while. Let's see. Bluetooth. Back to Zoom. And back to our regularly scheduled programming, where I will be yelling even louder. And hope you can hear me. Okay, one tailbone is where much vertebrae is done. Touch your tailbone, lift on your toes, and roll it out into your upper push-up position. Breathing here, take an inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down, shoulder right back. We'll do 6 of those forward push-ups. So when you lift it, it's less pushing and more pulling through the spine. You're lifting through the shoulders, pull them back and down, and then lower gently. So you are going to work the hardest lift up, but you're also starting to engage in those back muscles. 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's enough of that. Put your upper push-up position, tuck your toes, lift the hands, lift the hips, and tap on up. Downward facing up. And then just combine your toes and look at your hands. And if you see and look at those all the way up to the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Forward. This is your first one, hold for a minute. You can widen your stance. Hip lift or even more if that's comfortable. If you have any tension in the legs, you will bend the knees, and you might try a rise up. So you elbows and you can. And just add a little extra weight to the upper body. So you can lengthen your tailbone. Just like in our down dog, think about somebody pulling that back pelvis and lifting your hips. And the way that's going to happen is when you pull your belly in. So there's engagement in the front and length in the back. And then from here, release the hands. Take a bend in the left knee. Flex palms on the floor or block. And you'll always foot towards the right side. Right hand lifts to the sky. So your right leg is straight. You might come up a little higher if the floor is far away. But think about lengthening tailbone back, lifting shoulders up and back. Like someone's pulling you up by the right hand. And gently release, lifting flat. Take that right hand to the floor, bend in the right knee, hand on the block or table or whatever you got, and you open left hand towards the sky. If your neck is bothering you, you can gaze out of that right hand, or if you've got the face, you might look up at the left. You can get comfortable in this because we got a lot of this coming up. Releasing those foot, back here forward fold. Inhale right to the side. Exhale, fold. Root to your feet, and you inhale, lift them all the way up. Exhale, here, hip center. All right, so we're going to flow a little bit just to warm up the legs and the quads, and then we'll start sweating if you're not already. All right, inhale, arms up. Exhale, squat and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Left foot steps back. Take a bend in that right knee. Find your way to your wheel bone. So your left knee comes down. Inhale, arms up overhead. And in this little lunge, really think about like you're going to drag that right foot back until it touches the left knee. It doesn't actually move. It's just going to engage the quad and let you lengthen through the hamstring. Take one more inhale here. And exhale, hands to the mat. And exhale, half split, straighten that right leg. Walk some of your hands to the floor as far away and feel like you're right. As you rock forward, inhale, bend the knee. Lift all the way back up. We'll just flow through that. So exhale, brings you down, shift back. Inhale, bend the knee, lift the heart. Exhale down, shift it back. Inhale forward, lift it up. 2 more like that. Exhale down, shift it back. Inhale forward, lift up. Exhale down, shift it back. Inhale forward, lift up. Okay. Bringing your right hand to the floor to the outside of that right foot. You're going to walk if the floor feels really far away from you. And you're going to draw the left arm forward and turn your right toes in towards the right, your left toe towards the right side of your mat. So I'm creating almost like a C shape from my toe to the top of my finger on that left side. And maybe you can start to spin the heart open a little bit. You should feel this right in the front. Don't look like we do. Stay cool. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Release that left hand down. Bring your left heel back in line. And then twist the opposite direction. So your right hand's going to lift up. Bring it down through the left leg, left hand, and twist through the belly button. Hard to talk to you. I'm saying I'm not going to lie. All right, from here, we're going to do some modified side plank. So, your right hand, your hands don't move at all. You're going to shift your hips over that left knee, and then pick up the right foot and just swing it back behind you. Try not to fall. If you do, think that. Totally cool. You can spin the left leg behind you for a little power kickstand. And I'm actually going to bring my right foot to the floor just to get my balance and really feel pressing up through the right hip by grounding down through the right foot. Once I get that engagement, then it's a lot easier to lift that leg if you would like. If lifting the leg feels good and you want to find, you might find the bind, bend the knee, reach back to the side for you. Nicely done. Gently release back to your extended. And then back to your plank on. Right leg down. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Just notice the difference in the right side. After a little bit of movement. Even it back up. Good. Lift that left leg to the sky. And just step it forward to a low lunge. Right knee comes down. Arms lift up. So in your lunge, make sure that you have the full width of your mat underneath you. So the tendency is to move the leg to the center. See if you can walk the left toes back to the left. You can really find some space for your hips to sink down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lift down, shift the hips back when that half foot turn. And then inhale, come forward, lift back up to your one lift. So we're not holding it, we're just starting with that hamstring stretch and just warming up the muscles. Also engaging that reciprocal facilitated stretch by working into the quad. One more round here, exhale back. Inhale up. And then we'll find that side stretch. So bring your ears down. Place the left hand to the outside of the left foot. Turn your right toes to the left corner. So you get that arching sensation as you lift the right arm to the sky. Press down into the left hand. And then think about pushing your hips forward to the right. I'm only doing like 16 things at the same time. I don't know why you're making that ear thing. That's too much on your back out of it. It's a little higher up on the block. Come back down and switch into a twist. So turn your right toes, come back in line with the knee. Right hand is down, left hand open. You're twisting towards the left side. So it's nice and gentle, it doesn't have to be big. Bring some weight into that right hand, shift your hips so they're stacking over the right knee, and just swing that left foot back into your modified side plank. Again, you can ground down, spin the foot behind you, get yourself some balance so you're not wobbling. And if it would feel good, maybe take a bend of the knee, touch the foot or the ankle, and find your way into that quad stretch point. So hot in here. Hold your breath. Exhale, release. Back to your upper push-up position. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale, bring it up. Open the mouth and let it go. As you inhale, come high on the toes. Half down, top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release here, forward fold. Root to rise, round down to the feet and do a tail. Arms up overhead. Hands set up in a stomach mat. All right, so a little warmer. Hopefully you guys are too. It is nasty in my garage. I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe the last time I do this. All right. So we're going to flow. We're going to get some more binds in. And talk about this. So starting with a bind behind your back. Take your hands, everybody goes behind you. This is where strap if you can't bind. This is a good option. Once you have the hands bound, I want you to bend the elbows and lift them up. So your shoulder blades come together. And then start to extend the hands away from the hips. Notice if by doing this, your chest has come up. And if it has, like you're doing a crunch, pull the chest back down. Feel that core engage. From here, we'll move into chair. The big toes touch. Heels are about an inch apart. If that's comfortable, you can also just stand in the squat position. As you drop your hips, your knees shouldn't go over your toes. So you're just sitting back as if you're sitting in a chair that's just a little bit too far away. Extend through the hands. Lift the toes for 3, 2, 1. Release. Forward fold, but keep the bind. And just let your arms reach up over. And gently release that bind. Hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Upward step back, high plank. Chaturanga. Lower. Inhale to your first outside over. Exhale, downward facing lower. Right leg lifts 3 points. Inhale. Cheetah. Hold your into the chest. Find that crunch. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Warrior 1. Step on up to the top. Left heel face down. Inhale, you rise. Oh man. It's nasty. Okay. Who needs a hot yoga studio? Not me. Alright. So in this part, I want you to take an inhale, straighten that right leg. Keep the knee bent a little bit. Just see if you can press through the bottom of the big toe as you sink down into that stretch a little more. So you're engaging at the top of the leg to lengthen through it. From here, we're going to extend this and hover. So reaching the hands forward and hip back. Try not to let your belly touch the leg as you try to reach the wall in front of you. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Hands to the mat. Straighten that right front leg. Drag your foot. Again, blast under the hands if they're not too far away and turn your mat. Take the lift out of the neck. Let's see if you can pull the belly up into the spine. Bend into that right knee again. Come high on the back left toe. You're going to running lunge, and we'll twist it right into an open sort of sky. We've been here before. We just have our leg lifted this time. If that's too much, you can drop that back knee and come back to where you were before. Now, get light in that left hand and strong in the right leg as you lift up onto your left fingertip. Feel the legs engage, squeeze and bend together, lift it all the way up into the crescent lunge of the twist. It's a big lunge. And if you need to bring your knee down, totally fine. Open up, opposite direction, left hip comes down, warrior 2. So, we're here, in our warrior 2, in the middle of the line. But probably not, because my right leg is shaking. So, it's okay. Inhale, reverse that right arm, and you reverse warrior. Find that space in the right side, ground down to the right heel. Modify side angle. Elbow to the knee, hand extends overhead. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So we're working to side up. Exhale, modify side angle. One more time, reverse your warrior. Then straighten the leg, take a little break, take it down. Yeah, right. And then bend the knee again. Lift on hand all the way to the floor. Back to your above. And get that left hand up. And go the front start. Left hand forward. Kundalini with a twist. Just draw that left hand behind. You know, one leg is flat. Twist it gently. Whew. Back to Kundalini, ground it down. So drop your right hand. Squeeze thighs together. And then bring hands heart center up. As you lift up, stork pose. Knee draws up into the chest. It's easier when you go faster, so don't worry. Warrior three, extend that leg behind you. Maybe hands come down. I think I'm only sort of on the camera. I need to see my boobs. Cool. And then step the left foot back. Right foot meets it, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up top. Exhale down low. Reset. Take it in, inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Second side. Left leg lift, 3 points. Cheetah. Pull it in. Hold out the front for 3, 2, 1. Step it up. Warrior one. Right heel is flat. Again, make sure you're taking up as much space on that as you need. So don't stand on a tightrope. Stand on railroad track. As you inhale, and go overhead. Just sweat everywhere. Cool. All right. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Feel that strength in the foot as you bend into the knee. Letting you get a little deeper. And then hovering hands towards the wall at the front of the room. Weight is still grounding through that right pinky tuck. So you're not crashing into the left leg. For 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Straighten the left leg. Bring it down. And catch your breath. Bending back into the left knee. Come high on the right foot. Your right hand is down. Left hand lifts up. You can ground down through that right knee. That's an option that is going to help you learn how to engage in this lift. So I encourage you to take it rather than struggle. Right? Because there's enough struggle in my life. I don't need anymore, and you probably don't either. Come high onto those right fingers. Feel the engage on the inner thigh. As you lift through left hand, twisting crescent. Just for a breath. And then playing out open, right heel spins flat, warrior two. Like you mean it. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm reaches up and up. Modified side angle. Elbow meets the knee as you extend through that right side. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Modified side angle. Feel the hips opening, knees opening behind you. Inhale one more time. Then straighten that left leg. And windmill all the way down to your revolve. Side angle. Right hand down. Left arm lift. Preparing for that one-legged squat. So right hand shifts forward. Weight in the left leg. Kundalini with the foot. Squeeze the thighs together. But you're trying not to go to the bathroom. Bring the hand to the mat. Squeeze the knees tighter as you float hands back under. And then press down. Warrior three, stand down behind you. Option always there, use the floor. Or a block. And then chaturanga. Step it back. Left foot meets it. All the way down. Inhale it. Exhale down low. This time walking your hands to meet your feet at the back of the mat. Take your feet hips width apart or a little bit wider. We'll take it down and work forward. So grab your big toe. Feet side fingers. Again, I want the camera apart. Because the feet side fingers. Inhale, lengthen, on the exhale, please. Again, feeling the belly up and in to create a light and one back. And if you can shake your head yes and no. So you're not using your neck to hold. I don't know about you, but I think that would look a little funky. Gently releasing the bind. Inhale, lengthening. Walking back out to your high plank. Option chaturanga. On your feet and downward facing dog. Whatever you need to reset. back to the chest. Get ready to flip. I'm going to paddle up. Okay, now starting to flip. And press. Step. As you inhale, come plank on yourself. Keep your hands up. Look to the top of the neck. Step back. Forward fold. Hard to say. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Roots the right and stick your arms up overhead. Find space in the front butt. Exhale, heart center. Close your eyes. Reset. Time to adjust. Cool. All right, we're doing it. All right, one more time through. We'll move it a little faster. We won't hold things this time. We have a couple to add on, and then we're on the floor for a minute. Inhale, arms up overhead. Find that breath. And then as you exhale, find your bias. Squeeze hands behind you. And maybe something a different way. So if my right hand is on top, my left hand is going to be on top this time. Just enough with your head. Inhale, heart lift, and then crunch that belly in as you sink low into your chair pose. Gaze is forward, as if you're looking at your own eyes in the mirror. Exhale, release. Chair, hands lift up. Inhale, round the hands to the floor, land on the side. Chaturanga, opposite back, lower. Inhale to your hips up. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Right leg 3 points. Move it a little faster. Cheetah, pull it in, and then step it up. Warrior one, left foot plank. Inhale, you. Exhale as you hover hands forward. Chest lift up off of that right knee. Hands to the mat. Striker pull, straighten the right leg. Inhale, bend the knee. As you exhale, twist. High on the back toes, left hand is down. Right hand lifts up. Lift up onto the fingertips. Feel the thighs towards each other. Squeeze them in. As you lift all the way up. Nice. Second one's always easier. Warrior two, left heel spins flat. Both of the arms in opposite direction. Inhale, reverse it. Pretend full angle, full side angle if you're ready. Hands to the floor. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep that right knee right. Don't lift it up yet. I promise the break is coming. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Last one, reverse it and straighten that leg. Take it right. Windmill, hands to the mat. Bend the knee. Revolve, side angle. Left hand over, right hand. Kundalini with a twist. Lift it up. Squeeze sides together. One-legged squat. Your hands open to the right. And ground to the floor. Square the hips up and really engage through that left leg as you lift your hands. And find your Kundalini. And then straighten the right leg. Left knee pulls in. Warrior three. Extend the left foot behind you. This time taking a little deeper. Taking my camera in. Back up. Taking a little deeper into the right hand is going to come down as a block or a floor or a chair or a head. If it's a small child, big two. Then you open left hand towards the sky. And as you stack left shoulder overhead. This should feel a whole lot like your good angle. You're just doing it with a straight leg. So I'm pressing through that left foot. From here, it's crescent. I'm sorry. From here, it's chaturanga. Lift the left foot back. Right foot meets it. Back leg, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Best effort. Use this moment to reconnect to that nose only breath. Cheetah, crunch it in. Warrior one. Step up. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, you hover. Straighten the legs as you grow on the hand. And then bend that left knee. Revolve side angle. Right hand is down, left hand lift. Lift up into your crescent. And then warrior two. See? Way easier when you move fast. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Elbow to knee or hands to floor. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. I think it is extra, but you're welcome. Inhale, straighten that left leg. And then windmill hands to the floor, then twist, right hand sit down, left arm lift, your high and lift back right toes. Feel weight in the left foot, and you're going to into your revolve kundalini. Squeeze knees together. Round the left hand down, right in it. Feel engagement to the big toe of that left foot, so then you can press down and draw the knee into the chest for circle. Warrior 3, shoot it back. Keep dropping that right hip in line with the left. Bring it back on here. From here, left hand comes down. Open and stack. Right side on top of the left. Break it coming. You're almost there. Hands to the mat. Step to right. Chaturanga. Left foot takes the right. Over. Inhale, let's go. Exhale, or no, you're just going to get to the top of the mat in a minute. Kind of like break. Inhale, look at the top. Stop, step, walk, forward, walk. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. All right, so we're going to work into our hip squat. So taking your feet mouth width apart or more. Turn your toes out slightly. And I'm going to do this back, but you want to get to the top of your mouth. And then you'll drive your hips. So where you can still feel engagement. Engagement on blocking your hips so that you don't want to hurt your knees. That's okay. Bring your hands to your heart center and squeeze the legs into the arms into the legs. There's an active resistance happening between my legs and my arms that engages my glutes and my outer thighs. Oh boy. All right, from here, we're going to play with being able to move on one foot. So you're going to put your hands on the floor. Your left foot is going to step back into a warrior one stance. And then you twist up. And then right back down where you were. Hands back down. Turn your right toe down. Step the left foot up into that hinging squat. Oh boy. And hinging squat, right hand in your legs here. And then opposite side. Hands to the mat. Right foot steps back. Bring the right heel down. Turn the left foot forward. And lift all the way up. Hands to the floor. Turn the left toes out. Get back. Your hands up. 2 more just like that. If you would like to play with your jump back, I'll try to demo that for you without flipping and falling on my face. So, if you're doing a jump back, you're going to take your head down and just simply shoot the feet behind you. You can come into your down dog, take a breath, and jump. And that move, my left dash before my eyes is working away. All right, so whatever feels good to you, 2 weeks of them. Meet me in your hand squat. And then from here, really carefully, just bending your hips onto the floor. Hovering it there. Take a sip of water. I would turn the fan on with the no carrying on my camera. So, we are going to, sounds like why God made right? Okay, we're going to do some strength, some stretching for our back and our glutes, and stretch out that front because we've been forward and totally for a long time. So bringing your hands behind you, turn your fingers away from your hips, and the first thing that you can do is just a reverse tabletop. So my feet are flat, toes are pointing straight forward, and I'm just going to lift my hips until they're in line with my shoulders. And at the top of that lift, I'm squeezing my butt cheeks together, like my knife is bended on it. And then gently bend back down. Reset. We'll do 5 of those. Second option is to do a reverse plank. So I'm going to take my right arm straight, and I'm going to ground the soles of my feet to the floor. It's the same movement, I just with a straight leg. If that is still not enough for you, you're feeling like you're really in the back of it, then you can start in your reverse plank, lift up, and then you'll shoot your hands forward and bend them up, and then come back up. So you use a little bit of all the things. So whatever feels good, you got 5. I'll come out. I'm going to stay right here today. Inhale 1, exhale lower. Inhale 2, exhale lower. Inhale 3, Exhale, lower. Inhale, 4. Exhale, lower. Last one, we'll hold for a count of 5. Squeeze those butt cheeks. Squeeze that towards each other. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Put the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Lay down. And just take a moment to reset. So when things get hard in our yoga practice, we immediately fall back to the same conversations we have with ourselves any other time when we're feeling stressed out. And yoga invites you to recognize that pattern, to notice when you're falling back into your story. I'm too weak, I'm too tight, I've never done this, how dare you? Whatever the story is that you use to get out of trying a little harder. And yoga invites you to confront that in a way that is safe. Right? Nobody has to know that you're having that story with yourself, but once you notice it, you got to stop it. And that's the hard part. Coming into our onto your knees. So move into our so starting in over push-up position. Lift your hips and put the shoulder. So we're going to lower our right forearm to the mat. Left arm. Left hand. Lift back up. Right hand. Opposite side. Left forearm. Right forearm. Right hand. Left hand. Oh, that was fun. Come back onto your forearm. All right. In your forearm plank, feel your hands sliding backwards. So you feel the core engage. Again, pretend you're going to fold your mouth in half by driving. That's going to lift your back and crunch to the core. Hold that engagement that you did right here to the floor. And then back. Like you're jumping over a fire. Left, right, left. Right, left, left, 4, left, 5, left, right, left, squeeze in, left, 8, left, 9, left, 10, little center, got your knees if you're sliding around the room, that's all I need you. And we'll get to the side. Break your arm, just keep like, all right, roll your forearm like to the left. So turn your left forearm under your eyes, roll to the left side of your feet, right in the top. And you're going to press that right into the sky, and then tap, first 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Next time. On the side. Left arm is up. Tap the next round. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forearm plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. Right hand, your left ear. So you talk to the camera. There you go. That's over. And you're going to put your little check because you've actually been doing for the whole time. So it's just extra. So if you need to take a break or just popcorn, get something in your core workout. And I won't really keep my class here. The camera wasn't pointed at me. So, all right then. Bring in your, take your right arm out to the right. And you might want to slide over to the left side of your mat. You're on your own at a 90 degree line. So make sure that the shoulder perfect. And you're going to start to kick and then the left side. Then we'll open, stacking left shoulder over the right. You can bring a block under the head. Come up and off the floor. If this feels really comfortable, you can back out of it and do the same thing with your arms like a cactus and then you're able in the elbow. And it's the same with a little deeper into the pectoral muscle. Being really gentle with the shoulder. There's a lot of rotation capabilities, and it's very easy to jam it. So you don't want to put too much weight on it. You just kind of kiss that sensation. Then gently rolling back to the center, and with the side, stretching out the shoulder on the left side, hold to the right, down my mat. Arm comes back long, rolling over, touch me too. The touches makes you cringe. I want to run away and don't do it. All those modifications are made for people who don't feel sensation to find sensation. So we tend to idealize them doing poses, but the truth is that they're in a big pose because they stopped feeling something in the one before it. Right? So if you feel something, don't worry about the bigness. Gently releasing this. Coming back here. Move into some spinal shake. So taking your hands along with your head. And start with our hands down, engage in the back. So take the palms onto the floor and press the palms into the ground as hard as you can. Notice how that draws your shoulders away from your ear. You're going to bring your forehead to the mat. I'm not because you definitely can't hear me. Bring your forehead to the mat. Press the palms down and feel that lengthened shoulders away from your ear. Keep pressing the hands into the floor as you reach your fingertips towards your toes. Yeah. Very nice. And then from here, lift the heels towards the sky. Keep your hands down. And maybe you can start to lift your head just because pushing on your hands is making your head want to lift up. Not because you're lifting your head with your neck. Nice. And gently release. Bring it down. Rest down over there. Oh, reset. If that felt really good in your shoulders, you can stay right there. If you feel like you have more space in your back you want to explore, then you can start to lift the hands this time. So bring your forehead back down. Find that length of the arm, and then lift your toes. Maybe hands lift as well. Palms are still facing down. Squeeze fingers towards each other, as if you're going to bind. Lengthen forehead towards the wall in front of you for 3, 2, 1. Release, resting on opposite ear. Last time here. Option to stay in anything we've tried, or if you'd like to take a bigger bind, moving a little deeper in the shoulders, you can have your hands behind your back, just like when we started. Bring your forehead to the floor, as you lengthen the fingers towards the heels, lift heels, squeeze inner thighs, and pull the shoulders back and down. 3 for 10, 9, 8, keep rolling the pillow down and pressing the hip bones into the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Find the palms under the shoulders. Tuck your toes, lift the knees. Lift the quads, belly in, press all the way up. Now we're taking this. Notice how different your downward feels. I was like, maybe that first one felt kind of like torture. We now feel with the rest. It matters. That's good. Inhale, high and seven. Exhale, melt again. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Warrior 1, status forward. You can do the floor with the neck. Inhale, lift here. Open out, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Side angle, hands to the floor. Maybe do a block. Maybe do a small child. Like I said, very a good height. All right, so we're going to hold this side angle. If you're feeling like this is plenty, then tune everything I said, except for this. Draw your tailbone in and press the top of that left side towards the wall that's in front of your head. So you're holding that right hip bone underneath you and pressing through the left pinky toe. That's plenty to move through. If you have the space, you'll start to bind. Bring that right hand behind you. Maybe it touches the inside of the right leg. Sorry, your left hand behind you on the inside of the right leg. Work. If that feels like you have more space, you might even start to find that right hand underneath the left. So much fun. If you found, release the right hand out. Maybe keep the left hand bind as you move into your half move. Weight in the right big toe. Right hand in front of the feet. And start to shift forward and lift up. Good. Feel the opening. Maybe draw your left toes towards your forehead a little bit. And top the pelvis for 3, 2, 1. Lower left toes back where you were. Back to your warrior 2. Inhale and back. Reverse your warrior and straighten that front leg. Hands for a sit there. Skyasana. So you're going to bend You're going to turn your elbows out. Bend down left knee, right foot left up. Again, just like our knee squat, if your booty lands here, your booty lands here. You have plenty to work out. If your booty drops, maybe you find a bind. If you're looking at me going, I hate your face, then you just work on what you've got going on. Gently releasing the mind as you come. Walking your hands to the front of the mat. Find your way to a dragon lunge. Hands between the thighs and the right foot. You can drop that left knee down. You can go over the stretch and take those right out. If you feel like you really want more strengthening, you can keep that leg lifted. Correct. So for those of us who want to play, we're going to play. Those of us that are still trying to catch our breath, you just hang out right here. You can bring your forearms to a lock and just rest. And then take open our flash squat stretch. If you're going to play with me, we're going to start by walking our hands back and finding a gate pose just to see how much length you can put in that right side. Keeping that length, draw your body back to the front of the mat, bend that right knee, and start to walk the right shoulder over the right leg. Just something going on right here. You don't have to do anything else. If you want to move into your forehead, you'll tuck that left toe, bring the left heel down, find your way to that side angle again. Find the arm. Look at that right foot as you start to walk left foot up. And then from here, I'm going to ground down that left foot, just like our start pose, and push down to lift up. That is not as far as I can get today. Sometimes you can straighten the leg, but sometimes not. And then coming back down, reading those four folds that are still in your dragon lunge, find your way to half foot or full foot. Woo! Alright. Still lots to work on there. Again, we're all just options, right? Now, if the option sounds appealing, but your body knows the area, that's good. You're going to play some heart, play some mind, and you'll get there one day, but don't push it, right? Only go so far as you take it. You can move into full Hanumanasana, full split, if there's room in your practice. Keep breathing as you melt the heart. 3 more breaths right here. And your yoga is supposed to get to split. That's fine. Gently coming back up to your half split. If you've taken that full ground down into the right foot, turn on your left toe to the left, and one foot over to the left for a wide leg forward fold, and just let go. Your toes will turn in slightly to protect the knee, maybe even a slight bend in the knee, as you release the crown of the head down. If you have an inversion practice, and that would feel good right about now, you can move into your handstand, headstand, back down, baby lift up, don't have it. I'm just scary. Back to the top. And shoulder up, here now, if you want. Option, take your chaturanga, unlimited. If you need another one of those. Alright, left side, and then left side. Here we go. Left side, rest your foot. What's that right there? More fun. I got it. Inhale, you lift. And just opening back up and down. So nothing too dramatic. Up and out warrior two. Just kind of be able to see my mind from the front, hopefully. Inhale, reverse up warrior. And side angle. And again, just flirting with those sides, right? So you can stay right here in your side angle. There's plenty to work on. I'm going to think about drawing the right pinky toe to the floor. Drawing the left hip bone towards the wall directly in front of your chest. Yeah. Good. Stacking right shoulder over left. If you want the bind, right hand comes behind you and catches the inside of the left side. From here, it's half move. You can keep the bind or you can drop it. As you would push your left hand to the front of the mat. Lift up in that left foot, right foot opens and stack. So you're in your half move. From here back to your warrior two. Drop left toes, or right toes. Loosen up. Straighten that left leg. And Skandasana. So hands heart center. Turn right toes out to the back of the mat. Bend that left knee, or sorry, right knee as deeply as you can. Your left toes start to lift up. So it's a really big inner thigh stretch. If you have the space, the side does it fine as well. But you might start to reach the hands around the leg, left hand behind you, notice the fingers. And it's just, again, going to deepen that inner thigh stretch and give it a little twist. Releasing the bind as you take it. Hands to the mat, bring your muscles down, and just walk to the front of the mat, straightening the right leg, bend to the left. You're in your dry lunge. Stay inside the left leg. Shoulders are neutral, hands to roll all sides together. You can use that left shoulder to push the left knee open and get a little more air thigh. You can stay lifted in the right leg. You can ground it and just sink down into a really juicy hip opener. Right? You're pretty darn warm, so if you're not used to hip openers, it's a good time to just enjoy one. If you want to play with fabric for my time, I'll step you through it. So I'm going to start by taking a gate pose. I'm just going to find as much length as I can in that left side body. That's what's going to let me get some engagement as I mess up. Walking the shoulders back around, under the left knee. Right toes come back behind me, right knee lift up. As I stand open, right heel push down, right hand up. Find my bind. Maybe. Okay. From here, I'm going to push away to the left foot, and you're taking the step until I can bring that right foot to the top of the mat. Catch my breath. And then weight in the right foot, and just start with maybe one toe on the floor, and then left leg. This side. There we go. So you can see this one. All right. So I'm going to land the right foot. Draw my right shoulder back as I trace down, just like my store toes, to lift that leg. And then shoulders come back. Maybe one day I'll get my legs straight, but for today, it looks like that. And then bring it slowly back down to that. Meet those core soles, and then dragon lunge. Landing hands down, top foot. Oh boy. Power off. Remember, you've only got a few minutes left, and if you're ready to jump, it will be, and then it'll be fast. It'll be over. And that full split, half split, really think about drawing your left hip back, as if you're going to put your left butt cheek on the wall behind you. This is not a place where I'm going to play with my full split. But if you have one, and it would feel good, you've got a few more breaths. So gently ground down to the left toes. Find your way to the side of the mat. Find your wide leg forward. Again, if you'd like to bend, you're not going to that firm version. Or options to move into wide leg down dog. I'm going to walk my hands forward and find a really wide arm. This is really nice. You have made it through your flow. You have had some great time. You got super sweaty. We'll make our way to the mat. So turn around to the top. Step the right leg, lead the left. Ooh, how are we last time? 5 minutes. Finally done. There you go. You're lucky you were doing more. All right, all the way over to the floor. We'll take 90 years after that. We're going to stretch out our legs a little bit. So keep the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left leg. I'm going to turn my chest to face the left knee. Press down through my hips to lift the shoulders. Arms up overhead as I inhale. And then exhale, slowly into some stretch over that left leg. I am pulling my toes back to lift through the quad. Engage that quad. You don't even push down on the top of the leg, and then try to lift the leg up, and that will trigger the hamstring to release. So the more you can flex that quad, the more length and freedom in the back of the leg. an isometric stretch here. I'm using my hand to pinch the side of my foot. The leg works well. You can do the same thing, pull on the leg and push on the hand to engage that upper quad and lengthen the right back a little bit more. And then gently roll back up and just push your legs. Left foot comes in, right foot comes out. Turning to face the legs, feel the chest center over that knee. As you inhale, rose up. Exhale, fold. Releasing the forehead. Maybe even a block or four under the forehead so you can rest it on something. That will trigger you. That will trigger your brain to get into that. It triggers the parasympathetic nervous system so that you can relax a little bit more and endorphins will flood and then everything feels really good. Okay? That's why when you have a massage, you rub your hands over. Cheating. And then they don't remember how much it hurt. Again, really engaging through the quad, maybe even pressing down on the quad to feel that engagement happen to release the back of the body. And slowly rolling back up. So your legs can come down in front of you. We'll take one more forward fold. You don't want their hips are going to stick pigeon today. If you really love it and you want it, you got time here at home, you can do it yourself. But we're going to wrap things up. So inhale, arms up on your head. Exhale, fold. And it's okay to do round, but we don't want to round first, right? So first start and think about that chest coming to the shin bone, which is never going to happen. And then from there, if you're not drop your head around a little, it's totally fine, but try not to engage the low back in that rounding. So your belly is pulling in. Just like our quads, our belly is going to trigger the back. Slowly walking your hands back up to seated position. Shoot your hands forward, and all the way down onto your back. Pull your right knee into your chest, give it a squeeze. And then take your right leg across the body. Right arm against the side. Maybe take a gentle funnel twist. I like to put my foot on the back of my thigh and my leg stuck up to the ground. Just for it to slowly come back to center. Sitting back, right leg is long, left knee bend. Sitting across the body. Gaze to the left side. Find a gentle twist. Come back to center. Taking any last movements that feel good to you. As you settle into more Shavasana, here for a few minutes. So best effort, get the wiggles out, find a place you can breathe, and let all that shit go. That's over. Take an inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. Shavasana. Listening to the chaotic version of that matter. And see if you can feel the floor rising up to support you, so there's no effort in the body. This is the one time in your day where you can completely let go. No expectations, no to-do list, no effort. The sound of your own breath in your ears. Maybe even your heartbeat. It's a bird. You can stay in this Shavasana as long as it serves you. If you've managed to find a quiet place in your house, away from children, TVs, and computers, I encourage you to really let this soak in. But if you need to get started with your next thing, or just need to find your way to your minute and look beyond it's bedtime. You start to bring movement into the fingers and the toes. Waking up the muscles slowly, the wrists and the ankles. Draw your arms long overhead, kind of full body stretch. And then draw your knees and your chest and get them squeezed. Rocking side to side and forward back. Until you find your way in a seated comfortable position. Hands together. Okay. Close the eyes and just take a moment to notice the difference in the body. Maybe a little bit more rest, a little bit more space, maybe a whole lot of shaking and sweat. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. We'll see you next week. Namaste.